Alright, start chalk test. About 80 degrees. Rear tire. Front tire. Current PSI 38 and 31 in the rear, approximately 82 to 80 degrees. Alright, start testing. Alright, here's the rear. Test 2, just doing the rears, and leave the fronts for now. You're at 33 PSI. 82, 80 degrees. Alright, 80, 82 degrees. Should be 33 PSI in the rear. Just did the second test. Drive back and forward 3 times. Alright, I'm going to increase it just a little bit more, 2 PSI again, and see where we're at. So far, so good. Can increase more. Alright, 33 PSI could still go up. So I'm going to try 35 for now and just see what that does. I'm gonna let it 36. Alright, 1230, 82 degrees, 80 degrees Fahrenheit approximately. It's at 36 now, even though it says 35. So 36 in the rear. Test 3. 33 PSI seemed okay. Full tank of gas, spare tire. Right, third chalk test at 36 PSI in the rear. Definitely a noticeable difference. A lot more chalk left all the way up into here. I'll check this side just to make sure. Yeah, definitely all the way up into here. Alright, I'm going to lower it out, so I guess that means, let me do 2 PSI, put it back down to, so I guess when it's full air after driving, 36 PSI, probably too high, I guess. Alright, it's reading 35.7, still high in the rear. Alright, I'm going to set it 34.5, which is 2 PSI down from 36.5, which is the Toro rear axle one. So. good enough. 34.6. 82 degrees, 80 degrees around. 34.5 in the rear. 2 psi down from the Arturo. 36.5 for the rear. 36 even was too high. So account for the 2 psi rise. So it's 34.5 right now in the rear. Test 4. Fourth test, 34.5, still a little high. Alright, test 5, I think. Alright, it's 33.5 in the rear. 82 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. 33 even, seem to be okay. Remember, it's going to go up at least 2 psi when driving. Alright, 33.5 in the rear. Let's see. You can see it's a little dark here. Check the other sides to make sure. This is a little better. I think I'll leave it at 32 psi even. It's at the 32.5, both sides. Start 6 tests. Alright, 6 test, I think. 32.5 now in the rear. 33 is alright. Just trying to get a bearing here, how low to put it to compensate for the 2 psi rise. Alright, 7 test, 32.5. So you can see it's coming off of here easy. Good. Alright, in the rears, I'm going to put it at 34. 34.1.2 is the other side too. Alright, 34. 33 is okay. We're just testing, going up a little bit and down. Chalk tests, I think 7, maybe 8, I don't know. It's 34, we know 33 is fine. We're just fine tuning. This is the start test. One, 2, 3, 4. .34 psi in the rear. And this is the start test. Alright, 82 degrees. 34 even in the rear. We know 33 is fine. And we're seeing to compensate for the extra 2 psi increase. So again, 34 psi in the rear. 33 is fine. All right, 34 even. Looks about right. So I think we went to 34.5. See how it's starting to still have some color here. So 34 even, I think when hot should be fine. So I think I'll set them at 30. Oh, what is this? This is 34. Let's try 34.5 again just to take a look. Alright, 34.5. We're going to set in the rear. Probably the final test. 80 to 82 degrees still. 34.5 again. To double check. 34 seems okay, just about on the heat up still, so maybe 32, and then cold 34, hot. Let's see, it's 34.5 now, so let's see what happens. Alright, 34.5. So this might be where it gets hot, so maybe 34. So we've set it to 32, I think. So it's still kind of right for hot, almost off. I think I'll put it at 32.5. So 82 degrees, just finished the chalk test. So 33 even seems like the best wear pattern, and then 34.5 you could see that it's still about right on the heat up. So I would think 34 on the hot, and then -2 to 32. And then when you get people in the truck or whatever, but 33 is definitely fine cold. And then 34.5, when it's getting hot, it looks like it's starting to show wear pattern. So I would say 34.5 maybe hot with people in the car or whatever. So 34 hot with daily driver. So let's say 32 cold. About 80 degrees, 34.5 seems fine for the hot. So I'm gonna put it down to 32.5. Well, no, 32. It's about 82 degrees. We're shooting for 75, so I'll leave it at 32. 32 at 80, let's see what happens. Wait, 32. Let's do 32.5 at 80. The chalk test is done. 33 is the flat spot, is the nice wear pattern, but I'm doing 32.5 at 80, which in theory at 75 should be 32. Which would allow for the 2 psi increase to 34, and 34.5 is just on the high side of the wear pattern. So 34 hot is where we're looking, I think, with 32 cold psi. I'll just reset this shit now. Reset everything and start over testing. Real quick about the PSI testing at 80 to 82 degrees. It was a full tank when I started the test, running it whatever, so it's about as accurate as I can be with full load. Again, 33 PSI is right. 34.5 is just barely right with the wear pattern, so 34 on the hot, 32 cold.